Hi guys, today we're gonna learn some derivatives. You can write them as like this. So you're gonna find the derivative of the c. No. You can just do the f of x equal no f of x equal to c. That means f prime x equals to 0. So we don't have to worry about it. Alright, never mind. So for now we're gonna learn some power rule. Let's do an example of these. The simplest. Alright, never mind. So since we're gonna do some examples, let's do some f of x equals to an integer like 5 or -7. They both remain to 0. So we don't care about the red boxes, okay? So looks like we're gonna learn some power rule now. We're gonna check later. Alright, as we did the power rule, so first we're gonna learn the power rule by f of x equals to x squared. Yeah, you know how to build this. You might be curious, but you know what? Let's make it more clearer. Okay, since you want to solve this, right? You dare me to solve it? Alright, fine. As long as you let me solve it. So the answer will be wait. F of x f prime x equals to 2x now. You want to learn how? Well, it's simple. So first we're gonna find we're going to see, oh my god, what's this? We're going to see something. So since the f of x equals to x to the power of n, right? So let me do this. Wait. Since we have this as our little, thingy, it's simple. Let's show you. So f prime x equals to n times x and minus 1. Easy. By the way, we don't care about the red box from earlier, so for now we're going to add this. Wait. Now, boom. Oopsies. Wait. Just wait. I found it. Alright, so you might have this. So that is how I solved it. You know what, you guys think calculus is really boring, but they're actually so easy. Well, you can see my you can see my thing. You can see the calculus. You can see the calculus thing over here. Welcome to calculus video to learn more about these calculus. Alright, never mind. Let's skip this ad. Alright, so now we're going to now what? That one forgot. Oh, I forgot. f of x equals to e to the power of x. That means f prime x equals to e to the power of x. Easy. Bye-bye. So, never mind. Now what? Are we gonna, well, we're going to start our, this one. Let's learn limits too. So, suppose that you have the limit of x approaching 2 as x to the power of 2 minus 4, then x minus 2. Here's a simple hack. That's not really easy. So the limit of x approaching something like y, then you will have x to the power of y minus y to the power of y. Y to the power of y. Never mind. Y titrated to 2. You'll know titration in the next video, but we'll show you later. And then you'll have an x minus y. Oopsies. What does it equal? Equal to y to the power of y. I mean, y titrated to 2. So, you all know titration, right? Comment what titration is in the comments before I start my next video. If somebody gets it right, then I'll pin your comment. Okay, so this one might equal to 4. First one to guess what titration is will get a pin in my comment, okay? So, we're going to, are we going to practice limits? Are we going to practice limits? By the way, practicing limits is so easy, dude, because practice makes perfect. Yeah, practice makes perfect, so we're going to learn our limits. Oops. So, limit of x approaching 3. Then we're having x to the power of 3 minus 27 over x equals x minus 3. What does it what is... Yeah, sorry. For now, we're going to, solve this thing and... $27. Easy. By the way, you can check out my other videos if you like. So, yeah. We'll see you in part 2.